Okay, first of all, tell me about you. What's your name and where you came from?
My name is Naveen Kara. I am basically half Thai, half Indian, and if you ask me where I come from, it's basically India because I spent half of my life out there.
Very well. So the first question I'm going to ask you is the difference between the culture makes you frustrated when you're traveling?
Well, sometimes yes, it's really hard when people don't get you. Like in the city, it's still easy because some Thai people know English in there. But when you travel to the rural areas, it becomes very, very difficult to even get simple things such as food. So yes, it does. To be honest, it does frustrate me sometimes.
Alright, got it. So, have you experienced a culture shock in Thailand before?
Uh, Basically, it's sort of a funny story because waking up every morning in India and getting breakfast is like having, bread or bread and jam and then tea. But out here, waking up to rice, afternoon rice, evening rice. And the funniest thing is they consume rice with coffee. I don't know the combination. How does it go along?
Yeah, that works for Thai people. And what are the differences and similarity between your culture and Thai culture? Is there any?
There are many to think of, but one particular thing I like to point out about is groupism. Indians to travel in groups, not basically travel in groups. They like to go together, similar to the Thai people, and the beliefs. Some basic beliefs are similar, and the literature. Basically, the Thai people study Indian literature, which is adapted to Thai. So yeah, we do share something in common.
I get that. And what do you like the most in Thailand? Culture, people, or destination?
Well, can we choose more than two options or just
Yeah,
one?
if you can. Anything you like.
About Thailand, destination, no. Culture, yeah. There are many fascinating things to know and learn about besides the Indian culture that I'm used to. Especially the Loikathong. When I came back from India, oh my god, it was such a beautiful thing to see so many lanterns flying because in India you can't do that.
Okay.
And about the people, Thai people are very nice actually. Although some people might not be able to speak English, but they try to help, and that's what's sweet about them.
Alright. And what do you think about the cost of living in Thailand? Is it had similarities or different with India?
Oh, lots of difference because the Indian currency being low and the living standard there does not compare to Thailand. If you live in Thailand, it's like you're living in a luxurious life even if your room is tiny. If you ever see an Indian room or a small hut in a rural area, you'd rather not live there.
Oh, alright. Got a picture. And when you heard about Thailand, what type of tourism do you think of?
To be honest,
Yes.
sex tourism.
Why is that?
That's because how the people view you. When you tell me as a Thai, you think of Switzerland. What do you think of Switzerland?
Chocolate.
Yeah, you think of chocolates, you think of mountains. But if you ask some person, what do you think about Thailand? All I can think about female with, short clothes standing on the streets by the seaside
Okay.
and nightclubs.
That's kind of true. Are Thai cultural values that are the same or similar to your cultural values help you to fit with the Thai culture?
Well, Buddhism evolved in India, Nepal, India, same, not same. It was the same, it's not now the same, but yeah, there are similar values we believe in, and I don't think Indians have a hard time adapting with Thai people.
Yeah, so it's quite okay for you to adapt, right?
Yep.
And what issue that you find it to be the most difficult to bear with when you are living in Thailand?
Most difficult issue? I can't think of one.
Because you are living here so easy, right?
Yeah, because adaptability is the greatest value in Indians. We adapt anywhere.
Alright.
That's why we are everywhere on earth.
I see. And Thailand has a wide gesture to represent the respect you give for the older people. Does India have the same thing as it or similar?
Yes, we do have namaste, but different to yours, which is the lotus index, and you fold your hands in a triangular shape. The Indian fold it in a straight line, and they say namaste. You just bow your head. You don't have to touch
So it's
your
quite
nose to your
different.
finger. Yeah,
And
quite so.
in,
And the male, when they see an older people, they have to touch the feet of the older people. This does not apply for females because there is some belief that I don't know about, but females are not allowed to touch feet of the parents. But she is allowed to touch the feet of her in-laws, which is a very strange culture because I've never touched anybody's feet except my dad's.
Alright. For the last question, during the holiday, mostly Thai people would come back and stay together in the seniors or relative place. What about India? If you have a chance to go for a holiday to back in your country, you're gonna stay with your families or you're gonna stay in the other place such as hotels or
When I go to India, there's one thing you must know about India. People live in a very, very large family. Like in one house, there might be like 8 members, and you wake up to them every day. So when Indians take a vacation, they usually take it with their wife, kids, and just out. Not their mom, their dad, because they wake up and see them every day in the house. If you take them along, what's the vacation?
So that's pretty much it. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.